This is game number 3. Everything is now on the line for both of these teams. On the side of Team Caracal, we're gonna be having the Valentina in the side lane, and Link is reprising his classic Aweless jungle. On the opposite, Red Esports once again bringing something new to the land of Dawn, but something old as well, the carry jungle. Will it be enough to carry them to victory? We will find out.
Let the games begin. Game number 3 here to kick things off after the break. It's going to be Caracal on the blue side, as well as Red Esports traditionally once again on the red side.
All right, a double mage comp coming out of Team Caracal. This on top of the fact they have Esmeralda means there's a lot of magic damage that's going to be coming out of them towards the late game. Team Caracal overall are going to be a very late game focused team. Red Esports a little less in comparison, but they have a solid amount of scaling themselves.
Neo getting some really good trades against Mom so far. If he can stop his heal, it's going to force him to recall very early on into the game, which is not great because the rest of Caracal, they're going to clear up this mid wave and immediately look to invade on the purple side.
Yep, the thing that Team Caracal noticed is that carry jungle obviously is going to be quite weak towards the early game. It's going to depend very heavily on Mom to protect him. So if they can zone out Mom, force him to go back to base, it allows them to have a better time harassing Zayed.
Speaking of which, looking back down on towards the gold lane side, Valentina hits the level 2 and instantly looks to trade against Popo and Koopa. And unfortunately for Popo and Koopa, he's got to be very careful with how he uses his abilities, as a large majority of Team Caracal is going to be playing on the bottom side of the map. Mom taking so much damage here, even the Unyielding Fury being escalated as well. Mom able to flicker on out of there. Ooh, tough luck.
It's never ideal for a Cho player to have to use the flicker defensively, but I think Mom is in a situation where he does have to do that because his carries are simply not fed enough yet to be able to start doing damage. I'm expecting both these teams are actually going to be playing a bit more on the passive side until we hit the late game, where both sides are going to really start coming online.
Yep, and there we go. Well, let's see how Lolios is going to take a bit of a trade, but unfortunately, it's not a lot of damage here, and most importantly so, the fact is Valentina is able to kind of dash outwards so he doesn't get both the damage from Popo and Koopa. Oh, here we go. They're going to start with the Unyielding Fury as well. Zai goes down straight away, and they find, Mom as well at the same time. There's nothing they can really do. Ash is forced to kind of just juke around, buy a little bit more time for the team, as Turtle does fall into his hands, but it just wasn't enough to really say that this was profitable for Red Esports.
That's the first blood bounty right there, and honestly, I don't think there's much that Red Esports could have done. Carry as a hero lacks mobility, quite notably, so since he was caught inside the real-world manipulation, plus Kai had a really nice two-man falling star moon setting up the kills, I really don't think Red could have done anything in that situation. That was free for Team Caracal.
Pretty much, and this is the problem with carry jungle, right? You need these powerful battle spells to get you out of tough situations, like a Purify. Arguably also getting a Flicker even is also useful. But as you can see, Ren QT versus Kai in this matchup, it's not really going in anybody's favor, to be fair. And there's a lot more utility to be had with Kai instead of this Uranus. However, but this is the overall job of Uranus, just to keep Kai in lane.
Yeah, as long as he can succeed in that, the rest of the team should have a pretty alright time. I'm just a little bit worried because towards the later game, Kai is going to scale up much harder compared to Ren QT.
Yep, Lolio's going to clear up the lane and then quickly recall to get his mana back in time, but it looks like they're setting up for a potential dive on the bottom side of the map as Linkeza is on the top side, just hard farming.
Caracal once again targeting Maul. Neo gonna get stunned under tower, but the I'm Offended turnaround. He's taking the tower aggro though, so he's gonna get chunked out. Way of the Dragon onto Mom himself. Lolios gets the steal, but he gets chased down. They know he's already used his abilities, and now they focus on Ash. They're gonna be able to get aim as well. The triple kill going over to Red Esports.
Oh boy, some bad coordination coming out from Team Caracal. Looks like they all had different priorities. Some people want to commit to the dive while the rest didn't realize that Mom had already made his move and already with the counter engage turned it around for the side of Red Esports. And now they're going to be starting to fall behind here. A slight lead and even a turtle for the side of Red Esports is really going to make the difference.
Red Esports took a big risk in their draft, giving over to Valentina, hoping that they would be able to gain victory over this hero just by the fact that Team Caracal may not have as much experience on it as they would like. And so far, it has worked out for them, but they do still have to watch out. Team Caracal still keeping up in terms of farm.
Yep, Linkeza still farming as hard as he can. He is a level up onto Zide right now. He's got more EXP, but now he wants to, stick around for these fights. Looks like Red Esports have made some really good calls, and they understand that Team Caracal want to punish Mal. So they have set up every single time looking for these big counter engages, and even Mom once again looking for it. He finds Neo straight away. The counter engages here as Aim drops down the real world manipulation, unyielding fury as well, but they don't find any return kills on Mom.
Really well played by Red Esports. As you highlighted, they knew that Team Caracal wants to make moves on Maul. So already setting up for the ambush, Mom jumping in, gets the way of the dragon, and the real world manipulation, while was able to combo really well with the Undying Fury, just wasn't enough as all of them were under their tower and Team Caracal cannot take the risk of diving.
Red Esports continuing to rotate across the map, looking for some information on what Team Caracal's next move is going to be, leaving the island of Ren QT as well as Kaya. And you can definitely see the frustration with Guy. There's nothing much he can do, but mid lane, something else is happening. Aim is so very low as Ash and Mom together, utilizing both their ults, almost getting the one shot, but just not enough.
Yeah, that was really well played by Neo, getting the two-man I'm Offended to defend his mid laner and allow Aim to walk away with his life intact. I like that Zide is still trying to play aggressive, stealing the enemy buff, even though he knows that he is playing a much squishier hero than usual. Unfortunately, not successful, but these are the kind of risks that we expect teams to be able to start taking if they want to turn things in their favor.
Exactly, and now with Turtle up once again, Red Esports has been able to claim every single Turtle in this game so far, but they've also broken topside. It looks like Kai is not winning his matchup against the Uranus, and Uranus is really starting to outscale him at this point of time. They do find the... Oh, and Neo, he's in trouble. He's going to be going down, but Neo manages to survive just in time as Linkeza is able to finish off Mom. They crack open the bottom side as Red Esports trying to force their way open in towards mid-tier 1. They're on top of Zide so far, but Kai is sustaining through that damage as Ren QT does not care, will refuse him the position as he kites away.
You can see Laliels attempted to go on Maul as well, but wasn't quite able to get the kill. So well played again by Red Esports, able to take another important objective, the mid-tier 1 tower, and this is going to massively open up the map in their favor.
See how far they're going to get away with this, because as of yet, we're coming into the mid-game and it's looking really good for Red Esports. They've got the EXP, they've got the gold as well, but Linkeza, he's so close to getting that next level where he gets the extra upgrades on his axe. Unyielding Fury comes out as Ren QT gets out of the way. It's going to be the real world manipulation to finish them off as Neo does find Mal underneath and he's going to chase him down. Linkeza isn't able to get there in time, but they pull on backwards and the rest of the members of Red Esports down on the bottom side to look to punish this Valentina.
Red Esports are playing this very smart right now. They know that Team Caracal likes to rotate together as a full 5-man, so they're forcing the side lane pushes, but the way of the dragon by Lolios himself onto Mom, giving him a taste of his own medicine.
That was some poor moves. I think, oh no, Zion is in trouble. He's on the way out, but Ash saves his life with the help of the Yin Yang overturn. Top side ends up losing. Red Esports lose out on the trade, and now Team Caracal slowly claim the goal lead.
This is the risk of going for a split push. If you don't plan your moves correctly, it gives the enemy a chance to do the same. Neo gets put out, pulls Maul back, but the Alpha Wolf knocks them all back up. Maul loses his life. They're gonna take out Ash as well. They find Linkeza on the opposite side. Mom gets but is unable to get the way of the dragon. Aim is able to flicker out in time, and now they're getting feared by Lolios. Lolios is jumping in, gets the kill onto the Joe. Ren QT in trouble now, stuck under real world manipulation as Neo flickers forward, gets the stun, gives the kill over to Lolios, and they secure it.
What a coin flip that was. Absolute 50-50. Team Caracal win it out in the end and earn themselves a hefty 2.4k goal lead here. Zide is going to try his best to claim as much gold as possible, but you can hear that the arena is erupting erupting with the shouts of these players. Nobody is going to back down.
Yep, the Lord is now up on the field. Team Caracal in position to take it, but Red Esports not going to give it away for free. Kai does see that Zayed is in the area, but will he be able to contest against all the members of Caracal?
Yep, and now we've seen Kai buying some time so that Lord goes. He's willing to sacrifice his life, but he manages to get out of there scot-free. Pulls in Ren QT and as well as Papol as they drop down the real world manipulation to punish, but they can't do any more than this. Caracal back away. No more. They cannot afford to take any more damage than this.
Yep, in an instant surgical strike, Team Caracal are now the ones in control of the game. A 3k net worth lead, and Red Esports now find themselves in a tough spot. They cannot afford to allow Team Caracal to be ahead of them towards the late game because both sides are late game scalers and they need to maintain equal net worth in order to put up a fight.
And to be fair, I'm gonna be honest with you here. I do think that Red Esports will outscale them at the end of the day. Linkeza, with the extra bit of range, it's going to be great and all, but it's going to be Zayed, and as well as the fact that Mal is a part of the team with Weaponsmith as his emblem, it's going to deal way more damage. Two marksmen are better than one super fighter here from the side of Team Caracal.
Yeah, but that's only if they have the net worth to back it up. They are way behind right now. Wave the Dragon by Mom onto Kai, an interesting choice. Forces him to flicker to get away to safety. Alpha Wolf going to be able to zone them out, but the Undying Fury secures the kill onto Zayed as Kai jumps into the back line. The Lord going to be doing a lot of damage to the tower. Linkeza does enough damage to instantly remove Ren QT from the elimination. Mom in trouble. The Lord is going to drop down real soon. They go back. Oh! Instant damage. Triple kill going over to Linkeza. He's absolutely fine. I'm offended. Maniac going over to Linkeza, and they end the game 2-1 in favor of Team Caracal.
There you have it, Team Caracal, an explosive victory for game number 3. They continue to make their statements. Another 2-1 in the bag for them. A new team of superstars are here.
Team Caracal making their mark on their debut on the MPL stage. And what a game that was. In an instant, a